Well, I saw an advertisement come across my phone in December, and I went ahead and paid for the shipping for two items. One was a plus serum, and one was a plus anti-aging cream. And the products were basically free, and I think I paid $6.99 for shipping. That was on 12/4. Um, I'm not sure if that's the date I ordered or if that's the day they were received. I kind of think it was the day they were received. Um, so you don't get much time to try out the product, especially if things are hectic around the holidays. But I tried it out, and they give you 30 days to love it or leave it. And so I made phone call after phone call after phone call, starting after trying it for about 10 days. And every single time I called, um, every 15 seconds, a recorder would come on. They never said the name of the company. The recording just said, please stay on the line. You'll be connected to the next available agent. And then you hold, and then it repeats it again and repeats it again. And then it says goodbye, and they disconnect. So I went through that for probably 12 days in between trying to work and do other things. Okay. Um, so I got frustrated, very frustrated. I notified my bank that I was concerned about missing on that 30-day period because I couldn't reach anybody. So they said if I could not talk to anybody, they'd start an investigation, and I didn't hear anymore. So I kept going, kept trying. Now I'm billed $129.94 for the serum and $119 for the cream, and I was livid. And that was on my debit card, so it came right out of my checking account. So I kept calling and calling. I finally talked to an Ellie Lopez on January 4th, which was exactly 30 days. So you know I'd been trying. And I explained to her that, first of all, that's not enough time to try the product to see if it really does anything. But secondly, I was totally frustrated that I never could find the phone number easily without using a magnifying glass. Black label, white numbers as small can be. And even with a magnifying glass, I was guessing at the numbers, and because you never know who you're calling, they don't announce who they are. It's just very, very, very strange. So I explained to her that I wanted to return the product. And as expected, she said, nope, can't do it. You missed your 30 days. And I told her the only reason I missed the 30 days is because you have no phone service on holidays or weekends. You quit calls at 5. And when you call between 8 and 5, you get the same message over and over and over and over, and then you disconnect. Well, she was not sympathetic to my cause at all. And she said, well, that's too bad. You've been billed, and there's nothing we can do at this time. And I said, then I want to talk to a supervisor. She said, you can't talk to a supervisor. I said, what do you mean I can't talk to a supervisor? She said, all our supervisors are busy. I said, you're not even trying to find one for me. So we got into a little verbal squabble there. And then she started giving me alternatives to keeping the product and or returning the product. And I didn't write exactly what she said, but it was basically, I can give you 25% off of the price. I said, that's not good enough. I do not want the product. Well, then we can give you 50% off. I said, no, I refuse. I said, I'm tired of fighting with you. I'm tired of calling you. I'm tired of the whole thing. I want nothing to do with your company. And then I told her too, in the first place, you hide the number so well on the labels, it's nearly impossible to call you. But obviously, since your phones are busy all the time and the phone hangs up on you and says goodbye, there must be a lot of other unhappy people. So then she got to the point that said, okay, if you pay for your own shipping and ship the products back, We will give you your refund, but you have to pay the shipping. You have to call us with the tracking number. Then you have to wait 2 days and call us back after you called us with the tracking number to ask for your refund. I'm like, how many more hoops do you want me to jump through? So I was extremely, extremely upset. Again, I asked for a supervisor. Nope, don't have any supervisors. And I did what she said. I didn't want to. I did the cheapest shipping I could do. Made sure I wrapped them so they wouldn't break. And it only cost me $6, and it was insured. So I called back with the tracking number that same day, and she said, "Now you have to wait 2 days because we have to process it, and then you call us back." I'm like, "How do people work? How do you go to work? You've got a job, you're getting paid, but you want me to sit on the phone every day with you and jump through hoops?" I was furious. So I did not call back in 2 days because I work in a place where you can't even have a cell phone on, and I can just take so many breaks and hang on a phone, right? So I called back yesterday, and they said, because you reported us to your bank, it's now under investigation and we cannot do anything. We cannot give you any of your money back until which time the investigation is over. I said, do I get to hear back from you or do I have to call you after I talk to my bank? She said, you'll have to call us back. I'm like, oh, I am so done. I am so done. So that's pretty much how it's ended as of today. And I verified the prices with them, what I had seen on my bank statement, but I wanted to be sure it was the same thing. And I think $248.94 is horrendous. And then have to pay shipping. And then they take off a certain amount for restocking. You can't restock that stuff. I used it. That's going to be thrown in the garbage. So, and I don't even know what they're going to charge me for that. Yeah, I'd like my postage paid back. I'd like no restock fee. And I wouldn't mind something from that company for my trouble because I feel harassed. I really, really feel harassed by this company. It doesn't matter who you talk to, they're all the same. You can't understand them. They don't have supervisors, and they're not going to bend. They're not going to bend. They're going to keep every penny that they can for their lousy little sample products. Sample. They were little tiny, tiny bottles. So no, I guess that's all I could ask for. I mean, my time is money too. I lost a lot of time trying to contact somebody there. And I also think that they should have to change their labels or include something that has the phone number on and a reminder when it's your 30 days is up, something more user friendly. I mean, I'm 70 years old. I can still see really good. It killed me to try to find those numbers on the bottom of the black labels. And I know they do it intentionally. Anybody who does tiny, tiny, tiny white font on a black label doesn't want you to be able to read it, period. And I think they should also have to identify their company when somebody calls. I don't think it should be some recorded person that hangs up on you after a certain amount of time, but every 15 seconds you listen to it go round and round and round. So the company lacks a lot. And I want consumers to know because everyone who tries this product is going to go through the same thing I did. I don't think I'm an exception to the rule.